Live from Hazard, Kentucky, this is Jammin' John's Wrestling News. Here's your news for Tuesday, August 20th, 2019. The WWE issued the following press release today. WWE and USA Network today announced an agreement in principle to air WWE's weekly Wednesday night show, NXT, live on the USA Network at 8/7 Central starting September 18th. Following NXT's growth in popularity, the new 2-hour weekly show will expand its reach on USA Network, the leader in cable entertainment, while staying in its Wednesday night time slot that it has held since 2015. The move to USA Network provides an opportunity to deepen our relationship with NBC Universal and further build the NXT brand, said Vince McMahon, the WWE chairman and CEO. Over the long term, our goal is to develop a following that can be monetized to the same level as our flagship programs, Raw and SmackDown. USA Network and WWE have one of the longest and most successful partnerships in television history, said Chris McCumber, the president of Entertainment Networks USA and Sci-Fi. As the number one cable entertainment network, we're excited to add NXT to our weekly lineup alongside Powerhouse flagship Raw and to bring a new generation of superstars to a wide audience. As you know, NXT launched in 2010 and has risen to become WWE's third global brand alongside Raw and SmackDown, hosting nearly 200 live events around the world each year. Airing on Wednesday nights at 8 p.m., NXT has been WWE Network's number one weekly series. NXT offers a unique blend of authentic in-ring action with exciting and entertaining storylines that feature WWE's hottest up-and-coming superstars, including NXT champion Adam Cole, the North American champion Velveteen Dream, the women's champion Shayna Baszler, Johnny Gargano, Matt Riddle, Bianca Belair, Io Shirai, Candice LeRae, Tommaso Ciampa, Kyle O'Reilly, and Bobby Fish. The brand's diverse roster consists of elite athletes from the NFL, collegiate and amateur sports, MMA, competitive bodybuilding, and international sports such as rugby, kushti, and kabaddi. It is also the birthplace to 80% of the current Raw and SmackDown rosters, including Becky Lynch, Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, Charlotte Flair, Bayley, Sasha Banks, Alexa Bliss, Bray Wyatt, and Baron Corbin. The series will continue to emanate from Full Sail University in Orlando, Florida, as part of WWE's production partnership with the preeminent entertainment, media, arts, and technology institution. So there you have it, folks. NXT is going to be airing 1 month before AEW on TNT. The Wednesday Night Wars have officially begun. I told you guys that 2019 was going to be a very interesting time for pro wrestling, and I can't wait to see what the fall has in store. Man, oh man. Staying on the topic of NXT moving to USA, Triple H reacted to that news with the following tweet on Twitter. He tweeted, "Can't describe this announcement in any other word than proud. Proud of everyone involved from day one. Proud you've let your voice be heard and carried the banner of this brand. Proud you've loudly and clearly said, we are NXT. And I'm proud to say, we're just getting started." Also, Chris Jericho and Jim Ross have commented on the news that NXT is moving to the USA Network on September 18th. Chris Jericho tweeted, "Congrats to NXT for making the big move to the USA Network. Runners always race faster when somebody is right behind them. Going to be fun to see which team the world decides to join. Choose Jericho." Jim Ross decided to tweet when Dave Shearer tweeted on Twitter, "I said all along that AEW wrestling would have been better served to not poke the WWE bear. I said that coming at them head on would lead to a powerful response. AEW got that response today. Their road to significantly monetize their TV show just got a lot harder. A lot harder." Jim Ross decided to reply back today by tweeting, "Not sure personally of the poke the bear line, but WWE move to attempt to block their non-competition isn't a surprise. No one said this journey would be easy." And also, with NXT going to the USA Network, Mauro Ranallo has addressed his future with the NXT brand. Now that the weekly show is going to be live on USA Network every week, Mauro Ranallo tweeted on Twitter, "One more time for the kids in the back, and because Twitter can never take things at face value, I will be announcing NXT on USA Network every Wednesday at Full Sail. Now back to your regularly scheduled tweeting." So it's good to know that Mauro's still going to be the commentator for NXT on USA, but I mean, everybody knew that, you know. You're probably wondering, just like me, why Corey Graves and Carmella was not on last night's episode of Monday Night Raw. Well, it's because the two of them were vacationing in Jamaica, so big congratulations to them. Hope they have a great vacation down there. TMZ.com is reporting that Ronda Rousey nearly severed her finger during filming of the television show 911 in Mexico. Rousey reportedly slammed a door on her fingers while shooting a scene. In addition to her middle finger being broken, Rousey's ring finger suffered a fractured tip. You can check out the photo on Heal by Nature's Instagram account, though I must warn you, it is very, very graphic. And finally, here on Jammin' John's Wrestling News, it is now time to announce the results of our latest special subscriber poll. That poll being, are you excited for NXT possibly moving to USA? And with 1 vote indifferent and 2 votes no, it's a no. Some comments from the Patreon subscribers. Ryan Hurdle commented and said, this just gives them an opportunity to make it exactly like the other 2 shows. And Tony Nelson commented and said, if it means Vince has control, then no, not at all. If Vince's hands are left off of it, then maybe. Just have to wait and see what happens. It's time to take a look at the latest special subscriber poll that you can vote on. That poll being, do you like Seth Rollins and Braun Strowman as Raw Tag Team Champions? Yes, no, or indifferent. You can go vote right now if you're a subscriber at patreon.com/jamminjohn. And if you're not a subscriber, I would greatly appreciate it if you supported me a little bit financially. That is your news for Tuesday, August 20th, 2019. Check back here tomorrow for another Jammin' John's Wrestling News Flash Briefing on Amazon Alexa devices, Spotify, YouTube, Stitcher, iTunes, and Player FM. Follow me on Twitter at John Caldwell, JONCOLWELL. Follow me on Instagram, The Jammin' John. If you'd like to sponsor Jammin' John's Wrestling News or your wrestling promotion, wanting to get your next big event out, you can email me, jzcaldwell@gmail.com. That's JZCOLWELL@gmail.com. Big shout out to Ryan Hurdle and Tony Nelson for subscribing to my Patreon. You too can subscribe to me by going to patreon.com/jamminjohn. I have free packages on there ranging from free to $7. Not a whole lot of money. I would really appreciate it if you supported me a little bit financially. Once again, that's patreon.com/JAMMINJON. This is Jammin' John saying thanks, goodbye, and I'll see you tomorrow.